Hi, I'm BRIONNE CORBRAY from Seattle, Washington, and I am a business owner of a production company called Culture Flicks, and I'm also a license holder for a weed store called The Game. As a weed store owner and previous medical marijuana store owner, I take kids using marijuana very serious because when you're young, your minds are still developing. And even though that weed is an all-natural drug, it also has side effects over long-term use. And if you're young and impressionable, I think that it will eventually do things like create anxiety, or maybe even a little bit of psychosis, or something like that. Because I think you just have to be more of a developed brain in order to start using marijuana. So that's why I think you should be over 21 and over before you even consider using it. So on a state level, I think what they need to do is start a campaign at the family level where information is being sent out to families and just the public on marijuana and its whatever you want to say, bad or side effects concerning young minds. I think that is going to be your biggest asset, is using these parents and sending them information so that they are aware of what's going on with the stats, teenage use and all that, right? So that's at the state level. Then at the city level, I think that they should provide programs for schools and things like that concern marijuana. It's a benefit in one way if it's medical, but for recreational use, it just needs to be more education on the benefits of, or what it does to you. Because, one thing that I found is that as many people that smoke marijuana, I guarantee you less than 2% know anything about what makes marijuana, what the compounds, what makes you high. If you ask them the three different components of marijuana, they probably can come up with two, but they won't come up with three. So, I mean, there's a lot of education that needs to be done on the state level, the city level, and the county level also. When it comes to vaping, I'm going to speak from personal experience. When you're a kid, there's no way you should be vaping. It makes you forget. Right? It makes you forget. And so I found that, when it first came out, I started, vaping with oils, and marijuana oils, and I just kept forgetting. And the more I did it, the more I kept forgetting stuff. And so then I stopped vaping, and then of course my memory came back. So I think that it is crucial that young people they really should understand that you should not get into any kind of vaping until you get to be a certain age. I look forward to working with the community and the city and the state government when it comes to educating children and adults on the usage of marijuana and the complexities of, the nuances and all those things of how marijuana works, because I think that it's really, really important, because the more you know and the more educated you are, the better choices that you can make when it comes to marijuana. And I think that's really important, especially in today's day and age, because marijuana is really, really, really potent these days. And so you need to have a better understanding. And I look forward to, making that connection with people and teaching them about those things when it comes to really understanding what marijuana is about.